SFM radio, playing good tune.
For you, rather than against you.
The present moment is sometimes unacceptable, unpleasant, or awful.
It is as it is. Observe how the mind labels it and how this labeling process, this continuous sitting in judgment, creates pain and unhappiness. By watching the mechanics of the mind, you step out of its resistance patterns, and you can then allow the present moment to be. This will give you a taste of the state of inner freedom from external conditions, the state of true inner peace. Then see what happens and take action if necessary or possible. Accept, then act. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Always work with it, not against it. Make it your friend and ally, not your enemy. This will miraculously transform your whole life. As long as you are unable to access the power of the now, every emotional pain that you experience leaves behind a residue of pain that lives on in you. It merges with the pain from the past, which was already there, and becomes lodged in your mind and body. This, of course, includes the pain you suffered as a child, caused by the unconsciousness of the world into which you were born. This accumulated pain is a negative energy field that occupies your body and mind. If you look on it as an invisible entity in its own right, you're getting quite close to the truth. It's the emotional pain body. It has two modes of being, dormant and active. A pain body may be dormant 90% of the time. In a deeply unhappy person, though, it may be active up to 100% of the time. Some people live almost entirely through their pain body.
UK's #1 station for great music. Don't touch that dial.
Fired among several scientists. See, the ag giant labored out food that got served.
Young June, DJ You can't tell the man different from woman, yeah, the people them as well. The food I give we cancer, look how long we a tell them how the benefits are ganja. Them not like the smell, so we no get no sponsor. Rum and cigarette company, them
yes, just want to give thanks and praise to the Most High. Give thanks for life, give thanks to Jam Master Show. So we are coming from you right about now. You have a great man, Jammers inside the house. And you know this show is going from strength to strength. See, and again, give thanks and praise. Give thanks for fellow presenters and DJs on Blessed Radio. Big up to the management. Big up to Rush Mackay, which we did earlier on today. And we're talking about my journey about finding voice. And we're talking about, you know, why our people are coming out in numbers to the seminars and, I can feel the frequencies changing around. So you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. So I want to give thanks and praise. So play what's taking place with our brother and Brian. We'll be talking about the Windrush. We do it on TV, radio, and we're talking about a little bit of Windrush. Also, our brother Colin, we talk about health, who was with us last week. And we call him the Miracle Man, see? And also we're talking about Speaking Club, also a little bit about Find Your Voice and activity taking place. Also, President Sass, the 9 night is later on tonight, is in Walthamstow. think I'll give some more information. Black Hole Play. And what I do, well-known DJ, MC, well-known join ancestors, and also Elroy, 9 that was Sunday just gone. I passed down there, and there's some serious artists down there performing. I know Elroy was part of Black Slate International. I don't even know Elroy, Jamus. No. Yeah, so nothing's going on. So anyway, lock in tight. Because this is the show, the Boom Boom Show, the Flavor Show, and we might get the appearance from Critters. It's on the banana stand, you know what I mean? Because where's the money? We don't give a teeth when there's liquor and tend to people liquor them and things. So we ban Critters. Alright, lock into the big one.
What day of the week is it?
What you ask me them question for?
I just wanted to know.
It's Thursday.
Oh.
And you know what I go on Thursday?
No, tell me, mate.
It's the Jam Master Show.
Alright.
On Bless Radio.
Nice one.
Things sweet like Jamaican mango. Put a G on a O that spells go.
Love it, mate.
Remember to turn on your radio and switch on your stereo.
Oh, I'm doing that now.
Oh. DJ Jammers I play right now.
Cheers.
Boom family, greetings. Nice sunny day, and I just hope you enjoy the experience of your life force in this present moment. As the earlier introduction stated, I'd like to thank all of the presenters, all the management staff, and you, the families tuning in. Also, if you're the newcomers, welcome to Bless Radio Live right here. And I'd like to thank everybody, even on this opportunity, for bringing some information to you. The first thing that I'd like to do is have a minute's silence for President Sass. 9 nights taking place today, so on behalf of Bless Radio Station on my show, Jam Master Show, and I have a minute's silence starting from now. Yes, and that was a minute's silence for President Sass. The live link number to call is 079 444 313 66. Once again,
turn your lights down low.
079 444 313 66.
And pull your window curtain. Oh, let your moon come shining in.
And once again, the lights still coming through straight away.
Again.
Yes. Greetings. Yes, sir. Who's Anthony?
That's right.
All right, Anthony, boy, I'm really glad that you was able to join us on Bless Radio. And
anything to help.
Yeah, man, but we know we're not take this for granted because I know you've been doing a lot of interviews. I know you've been on TV, radio, and talking about the old Windrush, right?
Everything.
Yeah, so just a little background about yourself and your perspective, but the whole thing about the Windrush. And also we have to have Master Jams inside the house as well, who probably want to ask some questions. But
we just want to say, if you've got any background noise in the background, could you turn it off? Because we're hearing some...
Hold on.
Yeah, if you've got anything in the background noise, can you turn it down, please? Thank you. Dougie, over to you.
Yeah. So, I mean, give us some little background information about yourself and why is it you know, the media's so interested in interviewing you about the Windrush?
Well, my name is Anthony Bryan.
Mm.
I've been living in England for 53 years this year.
53 years?
This year.
Yeah.
But 2015, immigration come and lock me up. Say I was illegal.
Mm. Mm.
Draw me up and lock me up at the burn. Then from there, so brought me to Oxford.
To Oxford?
And locked me up twice.
Oh,
so
boy.
I didn't have no status and these things.
Mm. So the reason why they lock you up is that what they're saying? That saying that your papers wasn't in place. I mean, what was the reason? What was the argument? What was they saying?
Well, how they first come to jump on my case is because my mom was sick.
Yeah.
And I was trying to go back and visit her.
In Jamaica there, yeah?
Yeah, so my missus decided, all right, she got to renew my passport and things. When she tried to do that, she realized that I didn't get nationalized.
Mm.
You know? So through that now, immigration come for me, so we need more status. But I was telling them, so I come here from I'm 8 years old.
From when? From you was 8?
8.
Okay then.
I came here from I was 8. I went primary school here. I went secondary school here. When I left secondary school, I got my national insurance number, and I've been working on that number all my life.
Mm. Mm.
You know? So I was shocked to know that I was illegal.
Mm. Mm.
Okay,
so let me ask you a question then. So what happened? So what you had to do to? I mean, you say you locked up in prison. What happened? What represents?
Well, they brought me to the Vern.
Sorry.
Yeah, they brought me to the Vern somewhere by Dorset there.
Okay then.
You know, and they kept me there for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And as mysterious as they arrest me, as mysterious as they let me go.
Okay then. So you was there for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Then they let me go, tell me to sign on at London Bridge, just Becky's house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going there to sign on, and they stopped me again and locked me up, sent me to Oxford.
Right. Yeah. Well, you see, my brother Anthony, and James is here as well. You know, this is, I don't want to say disrespect. This is like someone that slapped you in the face and kicked you in the teeth, you know, because
most definitely.
Yeah.
Because you can have my shock when they were telling me that I'm illegal when I've done so much things in this country.
Mm.
You know, how could you go to primary school here, secondary school, I'd still be illegal? That don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense at all. And I can imagine you must be really not only shocked, but it's like a total shock to the system that they're able to treat you, and not only you, but many other people like this this way here. Because
when I was fighting with them people, I thought it was myself. I thought it was only me.
Mm.
Until I saw Pauline, the first lady who was working at the parliament there.
Okay then.
I saw her in the paper, and I just jumped on the bandwagon.
Right.
And me and her just bust up with the thing.
Right. So, what support have you had since your, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Your violation, they done a violation upon you. What support have you had, you know?
Well, the only support I've had, and still have, is my missus. Obviously, I got my kids. Obviously, I got the families as well, but I don't get no support from nobody else. I don't get no from I'm still waiting for the immigration to send everything they have for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still here broke. They gave me a good morning, gave me a 2 return ticket to Jamaica. And it makes me go to Jamaica.
Well, let me get straight. They gave you 2 return tickets to go back to Jamaica.
Yeah, God. Good morning, Britain. Give me 2 tickets for me and my missus.
Oh, so that's like say, all right, that make you feel good, so to speak, yeah.
No, they felt sorry for me. So
they felt sorry for you. Okay then.
Yeah.
So you was on the good sorry, you was on the Good Morning show, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay then. All right then. Right. So all right, what support have you had from the black community in terms of what I'm looking here really in terms of has there been like a petition, has there been like a protest? I just want to get a little flavor what support.
Well, there was a petition because how it first went to the parliament, you had to have a petition. You had to have 100,000 people voting before parliament would even look at it. So we put our petition out there, and it just flew. It flew past 100,000. You know, so they had to hear it. I was there when Amber Rudd they were questioning Amber Rudd, and she was saying there's no target. I was sitting right behind her.
Okay then. So what is the government? Have you spoken to the government of Jamaica, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, or what's that mean Jamaica now in terms of
Well, to be honest, I spoke to all high commissions of all the Caribbeans. I've spoken to all of them. I went to meetings with them. I'm on video with them. I've Jamaican High Commission. Yeah. And for the Barbados High Commission one, him is the man. Yeah, he's a champion the thing.
Who's that? From Barbados?
From Barbados.
What's
the
his
High Commission from
the High Commission from Jamaica. Okay then.
No, Barbados.
That's what I'm saying. Barbados is talking about, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the High Commission of Barbados.
That's what I'm saying. The High Commission of Barbados, and he's really championing the whole cause of
he was supposed to get some big up all over the place.
What's his? Do you remember his name?
I don't remember his name, but I can find out his name. It's not a problem because I got pictures of all of it.
Okay then. All right. So I'm going to ask you, Anthony Bradley. I mean, from your experience, your ordeal with, and what would you like? What would we like the government to do, or what would we like to happen out of all of this?
Well, this is a whole different thing they have to do because right now we're not valid. They're not valid, and I'm sure that they don't value us. Because how could this happen to me if we was valid?
Yeah, but you see, the question is now you're saying that we're not valid, you're not being respected.
That too.
There's so much being going into, right? And then the question we have to ask ourselves, right? Why are we here? It's like
why are we here?
Yeah, why are we here? It's like someone is continuously just kick you in your head, slap you up and everything, and you're being abused. It's like someone's being abusive relationship, right?
There's a wall everywhere you go.
And
as soon as you jump that wall, there's another wall.
Yeah, and it's still abusing, and the question they ask of why we're here, and it's very sad to hear what you've what you're going through,
Yeah.
Very, 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 very sad.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
And the detention center is full.
Detention is full.
It's packed.
Okay then. All right.
So not just me.
On your estimate, how many people have been held in the detention centers?
Well, in the two what I've been to, I'd say at least well over 1,000.
Over 1,000 people.
Yes.
Over 1,000 people, yeah.
What age ranges does that incur?
Well, I didn't see no babies. I see like from about teenager to big man.
And how old are the big man you're talking about?
Well, I'm 60. They have man in there older than me.
Wow. So they've got elderly
people in there
who've come over here and worked all their life.
All their life.
And
you got a man
like dogs
his mom is 80 years old. He's 61 when I was there in there with him. They're spending that. And he's the carer for his mom.
He's the carer for his mom?
That's right.
Mm.
But they send him back to Jamaica same way.
Mm. Mm.
And his mom's 80 years old.
Mm.
Same age with that woman there come from Jamaica, where them take away a woman house and have her in Jamaica for 8 years.
Mm. But you see,
is wrong.
Yeah, but you see, I just want to jump in there. Sorry, Jam. Just want to jump in there because as you're speaking, and come to mind, there should be like a protest. No, not a protest. Like a, if they can't respect us, we say, well, we shouldn't. There should be a case where we should be protesting, not just a protest, but boycott. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it should be a boycott them shop or their food or don't pay no rent or something like that. So they can take us seriously. You see what I'm saying, James?
The shop would have been a big thing, but then how will we survive? Because everything we want, they must sell it to him.
So what would you suggest is appropriate action or appropriate response to take?
We'd have to think on it, because at Rickside, the shops, there's a lot of things. There's only one black shop out there. I know what, and everybody can go to the black shop. Need my buy from them.
What? All right, then. All right, I understand that, but there should be some kind of boycott because I mean they can't continuously, like I was saying, abusing us. You know what I mean?
That's true, but we have to. I better mind have to come up with something than what we need to do. Because here and now is a stab in the dark for me. I'm thinking of all different things, but it's trivial. You don't want something as important as this to be trivial. You have to think on what you're going to do, what we need to do, and we need to get our black sisters and brothers together. Listen, we need to stop fighting against one another.
It's
because once they have us like that, they can easily do this to me. They could do that to you. They could do that to somebody else, because we're not together. They can't do that to the Jews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they can't do that to the Indians,
Yeah, but why is that?
Indians,
but why is that though?
The Indians, them have unity.
That's right.
They have unity.
Yeah.
That's, if an Indian go buy a house, 20 of them are put together and buy the house, put brother and sister and that. And the next 20 put together again and buy another. And the 20 we get house. Like that. Just like how we do the partner now. They do the house thing, when we just do the partner thing. But we need to do something.
Absolutely. Well,
we need to do something.
Okay, then. James, you want to?
Yeah, I was just say, and how difficult is it? Is the system making it for you to actually?
Hey, it was well difficult. I couldn't sign on. I couldn't go doctor. I couldn't work. I couldn't do nothing. And then again, you live like you're not a man. Because you have to be asking the missus about beg a bad me pack a cigarette now. And then every day you have to hear yes. And when you don't hear yes, you feel you can't say nothing because you hear coming like a beggar. Those are the things where belittles you, make you small. You lose your confidence. Those are the things.
Was there any support groups or anywhere that you could have a listening there or any help? Is there any groups out there that you could go to?
I didn't get none. And I still don't see none. Me and my missus still a struggle with it the same way until immigration decides to give me back my life.
And can you see that there's any light at the end of the tunnel? Through all this,
there's always light, but when is it gonna come? And that's the thing. When is the light gonna come? I don't want to wait another 2 years. I'm supposed to be up and running now because I didn't put myself in that position. They put me into that position.
So how old are you, sir?
60.
Well, I was 61. The 28th of May, bank holiday gone.
And how long have you been working here?
I've been working here from I was 16.
Wow. And they've just decided to take your life away from you like that?
That's right, as they can.
It's just a disgrace. That's all I can say. It's a disgrace. We really need to get together and find out what is the best way we can have some form of collective action, really.
Yeah, we'd have to get some of the black minds and find it. Now, they are there, but they ain't got nothing to work on.
So what other steps are you taking to try to rectify your situation?
Well, the only way I could go is, I have a lawyer on my case. He's say he's rally around the thing, because I don't tell him, say, I'm planning to go to Jamaica. I booked my tickets. I'm going on the 10th of June. That's about just 2 weeks. And I ain't even got no spending money. I got 2 tickets, but I got no spending money.
Okay then, all right.
So I'm going to be the famous broke man in Jamaica in 2 weeks' time. You know? But I'm going.
Yeah. No, they will look after you out there. Don't worry about it. They will look after you. They probably feel sorry for you and look after you, but don't worry.
I'm going to see the old lady, so I know.
No, you need to be there. You need to be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. So listen, Anthony Bryan.
Yep.
I want to put the pin in it now, because I mean, I guess it's good to have you phone in and share the information, because something we want to speak to you, get to phone in quite regular and get some information. Sorry.
And I'd just like to let all the listeners, you can also call it through on WhatsApp. Yeah, you can call us on WhatsApp on the same number, 07444 31366.
Okay. So, my brother, we'll be speaking, and like I said, we want to support what you're doing, and at least we've got some information. And it's not just you, there's many people in the same situation as well.
There's all people out there. I met all of them, the cancer man with them, 158 something grand after him. I met him. I met all of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
But Andy, what this shows to me how vulnerable we are as a community.
you actually don't know.
Yeah, it shows how vulnerable we are.
We're more vulnerable than you know.
That's right. Jamis, you want to say anything?
Well, we'd just like to say thanks for taking your time out, and we wish you all the best in your situation.
Anytime.
Anytime you want to call us on Bless, remember you can call us on that number, and you can WhatsApp us. When you're in Jamaica, you can WhatsApp us on the number 079
I'll be watching you up some pictures that I'll be taking out of this.
Yeah.
Okay then. I will speak to you a little bit later on, Anthony. Yeah.
No problem.
Give thanks again. Thank you very much.
And we're there with you in spirit, whatever you do as well, and we're trying to make it a better environment for everybody as well here. So.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah, thank you for your time, and have a safe journey. Yeah.
Thank you.
Respect.
Thank you.
Respect.
What some people do is grab it from there.
Okay then, so that was Anthony Bryan sharing his ordeal with the authority, and as you know that they detain him, and he's been in this country from the age of 8. He's 61, and it's like someone has slapped you in the face and kicked out your teeth, and he's been abused. We can't find words what's been happening, but and there's many people been through that situation.
Where is he now?
The question is asked, where is that? He's here in the UK, and I don't think he said he can't sign on, nothing like that, innit,
Yeah, he can't sign on. He
can't do nothing, so he's just under a bit of pressure right now. But, so
we're going to play one track, and then we'll be back after.
Yeah, I'm expecting a call from a beautiful brother called Colin, who will be ringing us in about 5 minutes' time. We'll play a track and continue the reasoning.
or even try to school you. Oh no, we've got to mind our own, so go to hell if what you're thinking is not right. Love would never leave us alone. I get the darkness, you must come out the light. Could you be loved and be loved? Could you be loved, oh yeah, and be don't let them change ya. Or even rearrange ya. We've got a life to live. They say only the fittest of the fittest shall survive. Stay alive. Could you be loved and be loved? Could you be loved, oh yeah, and be
He's got a serious following on YouTube. He runs the Speakers Club, and also he's got a book out.
Now you're tuned into DJ Jammers on Bless Radio. 5 till 7 is the Jam Master Show. Every Thursday, beer good vibes aflow. With etymology if you make your brain cells grow.
Words have got many different meanings, alright? I'm going to discuss the meaning that's applied in a certain way that keeps us restricted today, alright?
Now you're tuned into DJ Jammers on Bless Radio. 5 till 7 is the Jam Master Show. Every Thursday, beer good vibes aflow. With etymology if you make your brain cells grow.
By the power of the pen, they didn't need to use swords anymore. And if you look at the word sword, you turn it the other way around, you see the word.
Now you're tuned into DJ Jammers on Bless Radio. 5 till 7 is the Jam Master Show. Every Thursday, beer good vibes aflow. With etymology if you make your brain cells grow.
Back inside, right here, live at Bless, live broadcasting globally. Brother Dougie, I hear you're going to the 9 nights today.
Yeah, we're going we got someone on the live link. This should be Colin. Oops. Brother Colin.
Greetings. Greetings, Brother Dougie.
Oh, how are you keeping?
I'm very good. I'm blessed.
Okay, all right. I'm Blessed Radio, so even more blessed. Okay, then. Also, we do have Jam Masters inside the studio as well. See, so Colin, last week you did. We have to call it the Miracle Man, yeah.
Right. I'm going to embrace that title, you know.
Yeah, the Miracle Man.
Because all things are possible.
Yeah. And for those who's probably here for the first time, Colin, let people know exactly what you do. Yeah, so people have a little flavor about you. There's a reason why they call the Miracle Man, but let people know. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, overall, greetings to all Bless FM listeners today, actually, from here in sunny Wolverhampton. I hope the weather's good where you are.
Yeah, Wolverhampton, good.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm a holistic practitioner, a complementary therapist. I do a whole range of different type of treatments, from massage to qigong to trigger point therapy, and a specialist treatment which I do called the Rossiter system, which just gets people out of pain immediately, rather than in 12 weeks time or 4 weeks time. So this is probably why we call the miracle man, because I tend to get people out of pain. People have been told that you have to live with that pain for the rest of your life, or you have to take this medication for the rest of your life for the musculoskeletal pains that you're suffering from, back pain, or wrist pain, neck pain. I am the type of person that will get you out of pain, or at least make you feel much better by the time you leave my therapy rooms.
Okay then. So how long you been doing this now? The you know, the kind of work you're doing.
Well, I've been a therapist since 2005. I used to work for social services and decided, let me just a different change of direction. It was in health, but now in 2005 I decided to work in the area of holistic therapy, because that's always been a passion of mine, the complementary side, and looking at the more natural ways of treating people, you know.
Okay then. I want to just to ride on what you're saying, because I don't think the natural therapy gets the respect as much as they should be doing, because I mean that I'm not trying to knock the National Health Service, because it all have its purpose still, right? Yes. But people tend to
look upon the medical system as being the only way forward. And,
you know, and like I said, it probably have its purpose, right? But I mean, those who like alternative now, right? And they don't really get respect. And the thing is that there are a lot of people like yourself, you know, do a lot of alternative therapy and that kind of work there, right? And get a result, but not getting known, you see. And then again, you ask yourself, why is that? And is it because of business? Is it because they feel threatened? I mean, I just want to throw into the mix, because I mean, people like yourself, there's other people out there, because I've interviewed quite a few natural pathic individuals, you know, practitioners and so forth, seeing, and they're getting results, but they don't get in the
I think what it is, brother Dougie, if I may, I think when you think about the medical side, or the national health as we know it, their primary focus is symptom based.
Yes.
So if you have a symptom, they will fix the symptom. Yeah, if you go to the doctor and say, doctor, I have a pain in my leg, he will give you some medication for that. That will fix the symptom. It will mask the real problem, but it will fix the symptom. If you go to the hospital because you're having back pain, or if, say, carpal tunnel syndrome, which is like a tingling sensation at the top of the top of your palm, right, which can be incredibly uncomfortable. The medical approach is, let's fix the symptom, let's go down to where the nerve is, and we'll move the bones around a bit and move the nerve out of the way. We'll have to cut you to do it. When alternatively, all they needed to really do was to create certain pressure on the muscle in the arm that can just deal with it probably in 10 minutes, as opposed to give you an operation which may or may not work. And I will tell you, this operation may not work, it may return.
Yes.
So, as a holistic practitioner now, my approach is say, listen, let's look at the person as to why they are experiencing this problem. What is the root cause? If we can get down to the root cause, we can probably save a lot of money. But you know, as everyone knows, there's no money in a cure.
In a cure, that's right.
You know,
yeah, that's right.
And people often come to me and says, "How come you've been able to get me out of pain, Colin? And the physio can't get me out of pain. Is it a setup? Am I being conned?" Well, I couldn't say yes, that's true, because there's a totally different approach to why they're there to get rid of symptoms.
So let me ask a question: how much you look at people's diet in terms of when you're diagnosing, or looking at people's
diet plays a huge part, to be honest, in many aspects. Let's say, for example, sciatic pain in the back, which we can touch on in a moment, if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But sciatic pain, so for example, if you eating a lot of foods that, if you're not exercising and you're eating a lot of processed foods, and eating late at night, your body's going to be retaining the fat from the foods, right? And having a large stomach, especially us men, you know, women will have a big stomach because possibly initially they're having children, but us men, we don't really have an excuse. So having a big belly in front of us creates pressure on the lower back. Right, and that can create problems like sciatic pains. And people come to me and say, well, my back is hurting, but I don't understand what's going on. But tell them, well, you need, if you lose the stomach, do a bit of exercise and strengthen your core muscles.
Yeah.
Because this is what we're saying, when you've got a distended stomach because of you know, overeating or lack of exercise, your core muscles around your waist and your hip become compromised. They cannot support your back properly. So diet, in that respect, plays a massive, massive part, and that's just one example.
Okay, then. So you was talking about, was it sciatica?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What is that?
People experience, yeah.
Break that down. What is that?
Sciatic pain.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. There's a nerve in the body. I think it's the longest and thickest nerve in the body, which is about as thick as your thumb. Right, and it's the nerve that starts on your lower back, and it's just like a circuit. It splits into two and goes down either side of your bottom cheeks. Right, it travels down the back of your hamstring, behind the knee, slightly turns inwards, and then goes straight down towards your feet. Right, onto the bottom of your foot. But if I could just mention this, because many people don't ask this question: what is the sciatic nerve for? We know, when we get it, why we have the sciatic pain. But what is the nerve for? And really, all the nerve is for is to provide the skin on the bottom of your feet with sensation.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So then, it sounds like a simple nerve, but it's a very important nerve. Okay. So then, once that nerve is compromised now, and lots of things can compromise that nerve. Yeah, and we just mentioned one, which is kind of having a heavy tummy, but that's just the least of it, really. There's lots of other things that can cause it. You know, you can have conditions of the spine, I think they call it lordosis, where the lower spine curves deeply in, or scoliosis, where the spine twists to the side. Yeah, so it creates some compromising in the way that your hip is set. Because if you imagine our hips, it's supposed to set straight, but if the spine is twisted, we're going to be leaning. So if you're leaning, then there's going to be pressure on the nerve, and it could be that the muscles then are compressing against the nerve. Yeah, and there's various muscles in the body, like there's a muscle called the psoas muscle. I'm not going to get technical, but the psoas muscle it's a short muscle, which is attached to the hip and the leg. And the sciatic nerve has to run through that muscle. Some people are unfortunate in life, they're born with where the nerve actually runs through the muscle, which isn't good. But most people have that nerve which goes to either below the psoas muscle or above it. But sometimes that muscle can entrap the nerve and create a lot of pain. And that's when, like, for example, some people you might notice that when they're walking the shoes wear out more on the outside, or even on the inside. Right. That's because the hip is imbalanced, or the foot, it could be the foot actually, which is pronated out. There's an issue with the ankle, we've got a weak ankle. But all these things, if the ankle's weak, then the knee is going to twist as well. If the knee twists, the hip will twist. And if the hip twists, that psoas muscle presses on the sciatic nerve, and creates a lot of pain. Right. And so that's it really. So it's the sciatica is where there's compromisation of the nerve, which causes pain. And as most people who've probably had it, they'll know it as either tingling or burning sensation or a numbing sensation, or just a general ache.
Right. And how would you, if they come to you and they got sciatica, how would you reverse that? Again, you would do like massage, like foot massage on them and that stuff?
Yeah, man. Foot massage is one way, but first of all, I have to do a consultation with people to look at the current lifestyle. So it could be, for example, a man like yourself, Dougie, you know what I mean? You might have this problem. It's called fat wallet syndrome. That's whenever a lot of money in your back pocket, Yeah, in the wallet, right? So when you sit it down now, right, on that wallet in your car, or if you sit in a chair, then your hip will tilt to the side.
See it.
Because the wallet is called a tilt.
See it.
As soon as you move the wallet out of the way, your body's gone back straight.
Yeah.
And within moments, the pain is gone. Because the wallet is pressing against the muscle, and the muscle's pressing against the nerve, and you're getting the pain.
All right.
So then, through a consultation, now I can identify whether that's the problem. Because people get it thinking, why? I don't know what's going on, because I'll kick at this bit every time I put the wallet in my pocket. But it could be a simple thing.
Yeah.
Give away some of your money, you'll have a flatter wallet. You know what I mean? Right, but no, seriously, any pressure on the back area there can create sciatic pain. So the consultation identifies whether the person actually needs a treatment or not, or just good, healthy advice. And I obviously give advice. So I don't want to take people's money if I don't have to, but I will, because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's what I do, right?
Yeah.
To help people. But, so from the consultation, I look at what is the best treatment for them. And sometimes I say to people, you can do things to help yourself. And I always give the advice at the end of the treatment. If you get sciatica, there's various stretches you can do, the cobra move, or there's various different moves you can do. Like if you're laying on your back, I say bring one knee up in the air while the other foot's flat, and it creates space in the lower back and opens the bones so the nerves can have space to move around.
And
or you could be sitting.
Sorry to cut you there, but I mean, I just talking about things that I understand. Things like Pilates, yoga is very
brilliant, fantastic.
Really good. Yeah,
man. The other move called the pigeon move in yoga, which is absolutely brilliant. So those of you listeners who know about yoga would probably have heard of the pigeon stretch, actually, and that really just opens the bones and allows the nerve to kind of flow freely. Yeah, there's lots of different temporary. These are really like temporary measures, really. If you're in a lot of pain, you want to get out of pain quick, do this stretch, or sit on a chair with your feet flat, and put one ankle over your knee. Some men sit with their legs crossed and one leg goes across the knee. You can do that. Put your foot across like that. Lean forward as far as you can. Lean forward. Then use your arm and press your knee down. The knee that's actually going across the other leg that's on the floor. Yeah. So you lean against that and push the knee down a bit, and it opens up the bones. Do it for about 15 seconds, and it allows the nerve to move out of the way. Then you ease off the knee. Stand up, shake your body a little bit. Do that twice, and your pain will be gone. At least for 3 hours or 6 hours, maybe a day. But if you come to me, and I recognise that you've got sciatica, and I say, listen, do you want a temporary measure treatment? And I can give you different massage treatments, trigger point therapy to get rid of knots, or I can give you therapeutic massage to relax the muscles, right? Or some people say, you can actually, like I said to you earlier in the opening part of the discussion, the sciatic nerve branches off from the lower spine, from the left leg and then to the right leg, and goes down the same pathway down the middle of the hamstrings.
Right.
So if your pain is on the right hand side, I'll probably be pressing on the nerve on the left hand side.
Right.
You'll find that is more tender than the one on the right. So I could do those techniques. But the temporary measure treatments. But if you want a complete one, I'll give a treatment called the Rossiter system, which is a connective tissue release treatment. I get you to do various stretches. Now, once you've done that, the sciatica isn't looking to come back at all. So yeah, that's my approaches to it.
Okay then. I want to give out your website or email address, or so people want to make contact with you or further information. 'Cause I know you're based in Wolverhampton. I know the conversation you had that you're looking to have a base here at least once every 2 weeks, so people who want to see you, have opportunity to see you and get some consultation, do some work with you. But obviously, you've got to have the numbers there, because coming from other side of town, so you can't just willy-nilly, But let people give some people information about when people contact you.
Okay, if people want to contact me, and one of the mediums you can contact me is actually Facebook. So if you type in on Facebook, Footprints UK, that's Footprints UK. You'll go to my health website, where I cover not just the treatments that I do, but I give information about diet and lifestyle, various things. You can always comment on it. There's some fantastic information in there that's been helpful to people. So, Footprints UK is one medium, and then obviously if you want to email me, that would be. And I'll say this slowly because someone rang me following the discussion last week and says, when I give the information, I could say it slower. So I'm gonna say it slower. Is that okay?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So they said my email is inquiries at Footprints Therapy Info. That's inquiries at Footprints Therapy Info. So that's if you want to email me. Now, if you want to look at my webpage, which is currently under construction, so hopefully will go live the end of next week. It's www.footprintstherapyinfo. That's www.footprintstherapy.info.
So how are you spelling footprints?
F-O-O-T.
Yeah.
P-R-I-N-T-S.
And on Facebook it's Footprints UK, you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, Footprints UK, yeah.
Okay then. So
and
go on. You got anything you want to say?
Sorry, there's my telephone number if people want to ring me as well.
Yeah.
That's 07890. That's 07890 575597. Once again?
Yeah.
07890 575597. Yeah.
Okay then. But Colin, we have to call you the Miracle Man because I've seen you getting results with my own eyes, and also I have to thank Brother Harold, because when I first met you was at Brother Harold's event. Yeah. And I literally just come in and I saw you. I said, what is man I do? What am I dealing with? You know what I mean? And we had a conversation, and you done something to work for me about 10-15 minutes, and the rest was history. Yeah.
Yeah, the rest is history, you know. And that's what tends to happen, Brother Dougie. I mean, some people will need more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah,
you know, or more than one treatment. I generally can do it in one treatment, get people out of pain, whether they've got sciatica or frozen shoulder or rotator cuff issue.
Oh, but I'm talking about that, you know. You know, son, I had a frozen shoulder about 5-6 years ago, you know, right? I know you had a frozen shoulder as well, right? And I was frightened. I was frightened because my shoulder just frozen. And I was talking to this lady, right? And she goes to me, don't worry, it will go away. I said, well, you said I got comfort, but I did for about nearly 8 months. 8 months.